Welcome everyone, welcome to my channel Medical Lectures and Mnemonic. Today I'm going to talk about the fallopian tube anatomy. So in the previous video I have already talked about the anatomy of the uterus, and there was an inflammatory condition which was the endometritis. I have discussed the anatomy and the endometritis. So in this video I am going to talk about the fallopian tube. So the fallopian tube, here you can see these are two tubes which are extended from the lateral of the body of the uterus. Here you can see these two tubes are called a fallopian tube. The other name for the fallopian tube are the uterine tube. The other name is oviducts. So the uterine tube, fallopian tube, or the oviducts are another name for the fallopian tube. So the fallopian tube have mainly four parts. One is the Infernoblum. Here you can see this portion which is rest above the ovary. This portion of the fallopian tube is called the Infernoblum, which is from here up to here. Here you can see the Infernoblum may have a structure, finger-like structure. Here you can see at the end these finger-like structure are called fimbriae. And this fimbriae sweeps the oocyte when it releases from the follicle into the fallopian tube. So the opening of the Infernoblum is called distal tubal opening. Distal tubal opening. It has distal tubal opening, and when this opening occluded, this condition is called a distal tubal occlusion. This opening is also called a distal tubal ostia, or it is also called a abdominal opening. The uterine tube directly in contact with the abdominal cavity through this opening. So the next part of the fallopian tube is the Impula, which is the largest part of the uterine tube, and the Infulla extend from here up to here, and mostly the sperm and the oocyte are meet here, and the fertilization commonly the fertilization occur here in the Impula. The next part of the uterine tube, or the oviduct, is the isthmus, which is the narrow part of the fallopian tube, and this is the part which actually connect the ampulla to the uterus, and another part which is called the intramural, or the interstitial part, which the part of the fallopian tube which pierces the uterus wall of the body of the uterus is called the intramural part, or it is also called the interstitial part. So the function of the fallopian tube: normally the follicle become mature and it release the oocyte. This fimbriae will sweep the this oocyte into the fallopian tube, and normally at the Impula the sperm will meet here, and the fertilization will occur here. In this fallopian tube is normally lined by simple ciliated columnar epithelium, and the cilia moves the oocyte into the fallopian tube and then into the uterus for the implantation. So the opening of the fallopian tube at the uterus, this opening is called a proximal tubal opening, or it is also called a proximal tubal ostia. So when this opening become blocked, it will this condition is called a proximal tubal occlusion. So this was all about the anatomy and the physiology of the fallopian tube. For more video, subscribe, like and share. So thanks for watching the video.